What is your name?
Okay. My name is Grace Diaco-Horn.
Okay. And what country did you immigrate from?
From Italy. Actually, Sicily.
Sicily. Okay. And how old were you when you immigrated?
9 years old.
Okay. And how do you describe yourself ethnically or religiously?
Ethnically Italian. Religion is Catholic. Roman Catholic.
Okay. And did you come here alone or with family?
With family.
And did you have any contacts here, like family?
Yes, my dad was here. He had been living in New York City for many years, but we still lived in Italy. And then he called us, meaning he had the right papers and all that, so that we could come to this country.
Okay. And how did you get here?
By boat. Banana boat, no. It was a ship.
Okay. So did you went to New York City first, like Manhattan?
No, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
It's part of New York City. Yeah.
Okay. So when did you come to Staten Island?
Oh, when I was married. Yeah.
Okay. What did you think of the U.S. before you came?
Well, as I said, I was 9 years old, and I thought it was the end-all and be-all because, you heard stories of wonderful adventures and wonderful economic prospects, and I was really very happy about thinking, oh, we're going to come to a wonderful land of milk and honey.
Did it meet your expectations when you came?
Yes and no. Obviously, I didn't know the language, so that kind of left a big gaping hole in my personality as well, But little by little, I realized that once you picked up the language, there was no stopping you. And once you were educated in this country, there was definitely no stopping. And my message to all immigrants is, get educated. That's what it's all about. Get an education.
When you came to the U.S., did you move into a majority, like mostly Italian community?
Oh, extremely Italian, extremely. So much so that when I went to high school, and of course the high school encompassed a larger area of Brooklyn, there were kids named O'Brien and Larson and McDermott. I didn't even know what those words were. I said, what's an O'Brien? What's a McDermott, And then I realized, wow, there were Irish people and Norwegian people in New York City, because all I ever knew was Italian.
Was there any point after coming to the U.S. that you felt, or that you had left an Italian tradition behind, or you always kept them with you?
We kept them. We kept our traditions, yes.
Okay.
At least my mother did. When I raised my own family, they got diluted somewhat, the traditions, but this was already, many years past.
What do you feel is a very important tradition that you've continued with?
Oh, my Catholic religion, extremely important. Believe it or not, the food, very, very important. For instance, Christmas Eve, the fish dinners and the wonderful family get-togethers. Family, the importance of family is a wonderful Italian tradition.
And you were still able to, even like with moving into the Irish community, you were still able to hold on to all that?
We still kept that, yeah. Actually, we became Americanized, a little bit of everybody's influence rubbed off on me.
So, did you continue, did you keep your Italian language, you still speak Italian?
I still speak Italian, as a matter of fact.
Today we went to class.
Yeah, I still take Italian classes, because I want to improve the more polished Italian, rather than my Sicilian, so you never really stop learning,
I think Nick mentioned that you're part of an Italian club. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, I belong to the Sons of Italy, which is a club that focuses on pride in being Italian. And it's a wonderful, wonderful organization, which I'm so proud of.
Can you say anything about like Italian food here versus in Italy? Like, have they Americanized it to the point where it's not Italian anymore? Or?
No, American food is richer, not as fresh as the Italians use. You know, everything in Italy is bought on the same day. They go to market every day. I don't even know how they do that, but that's what the women do. And it's a little different in this country because women work so hard here. They, you know, buy the ingredients and they freeze everything, you know, whereas in Italy everything is truly fresh and wonderful. And there's no bad food in Italy. Everything is so tasty.
You would consider yourself an Italian American then? Like, what do you think that phrase, like, what would you say that phrase means?
It means pride in being Italian, but also pride in being American. I am so happy that I came to this country, and I love this country.